the show. It's untested, it's brand new. Welcome to Freshly Brewed.
All right, what's up, my friends? Welcome to Freshly Brewed. Show I build deck and we just freaking play it. Episode 98. 98. Damn, that's a lot of episodes, right? And make sure you like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, support the content, obviously. We were discussing what to do with the 100th episode. I think we were talking about doing like was it a 250 card deck, all rares, something like that. Maybe one for each color. That'd be pretty fun. So maybe we'll leave your comments in the comments in chat about what you would like to see for the 100th episode. Something fun, something silly, something to celebrate the show. So we are playing some historic because, quite frankly, this is one of the funnest cards I've seen printed in a long time. Printed, if you will. It's an alchemy card, Ornate Imitations, blue-green X. For each number between 1 and X, conjure a duplicate of a random creature card with mana value onto the battlefield. With that mana value, X can't be 0. So, of course, Momir Basic was a popular format on Arena, based around an avatar, whatever, just look it up. Or basically, you would just have a deck of all lands, pay X and discard a land, and get a random creature of that mana value. Well, this card just goes right up the ranks. And this is a card that scales really, really well. Think about this card being for 4 mana, you get a 1-drop and a 2-drop. For 5 mana, you get a 1-drop, a 2-drop, and a 3-drop. For 6 mana, you get a 1-drop, a 2-drop, a 3-drop, and a 4-drop. Obviously, they are random. So the 4-drop could be anything from a Shieldred to a, some random draft common. But there comes a point where the quantity is just so high that it's just 5 creatures of all varying power levels. Pretty cool. Card seems really, really fun. So I just want to cast it for as much as possible. And to help build around this card, we're looking for things that care about creatures entering. All right. So things that can make us have this spell be more than the sum of its parts. So we have Prosperous Innkeeper is perfect here, obviously, as a way to make mana for the X spell and then also gain some life. Another alchemy card here in Leaf Leap, guys, perhaps the best of the bunch. 2 mana for a 1/1 vigilance. Whenever another creature ETBs, this and that creature perpetually get +1/+1, and it can also bounce your own creatures over and over again, which is really powerful too, which is sweet. So the guy's pretty cool, and the Cryptologist also investigate for each creature that enters. So, and remember, they're not tokens because they're conjured. So trying to find ways to make the spell more than just the spell, some on-synergy-based cards. Bunch of mana dorks here, Bird's Paradise, Eldritch Mystic, Land of Elves. We just want to cast a spell for a lot, and stock up here as a way to make sure we find the cards we want. Aether Channeler for a little bit of interaction. We're obviously a pretty interaction-light deck, a couple spell pierces, a couple remands. But for the most part, we want to just kind of do our thing and do it fast. Is that good enough? Honestly, I don't know. I just don't care. I just want to have some fun casting this card. So that's what we're going to do. So that's the deal. And that's what's up. And let's get right to the games. Brought to you by Anthros. I'm getting older, folks, and I have a theory that you probably are too. And as we get older, we got to take care of our bodies. We sit a ton, whether you're gaming, whether you're working, whatever it might be. And the best way to take care of your body when you're sitting is to get a really nice chair that is ergonomically designed to take care of your body, as you can see here. This is the best chair I ever sat in, pelvis support. It's the only chair I ever sat in where you can sit both properly and comfortably at the same time. Usually it's choose one, not both. So check them out, anthros.com. Please use my link in chat. They do sponsor me, of course. And please use my promo code JimDMTG for $200 off your order. It's not a cheap chair, folks, but it's worth every penny. Invest in yourself. Invest in yourself, all right? Anthros, fix your sit. All right, chat. Coming out with me. Let's do this. Mike in chat is another Ornate Imitations fan. Says the record is 9. Mike's record is 9. Trying to beat that. Maybe he'll beat that, honestly. Also, Archway of Invention, or Innovation has been called. What is Archway of Innovation? All right, on the draw. We got Dork, Remand, which is fine. Turn 1 Dork, turn 2 Remand. Dork's pretty good. Couple Dream Root Cascades, my favorite arts and magic. Drowned Catacomb. All right. Elvish Mystic, come on down. I'm a firm believer that you lead with Mystic, not Elves, because this is more likely to die on turn 1. And stock it. Shipwreck Marsh. So really awkward lands for our opponent here. We're going to go land. And we're going to go land over Elves, so we're just going to say go. Remanding literally anything they play here. Archway of Innovation to give Improvise. And Stockable Force on. Psychic Frog. What do we say, folks?
Get off my plate.
Get out of here. Stock Up's really good, yeah. Leap Leaf Guide. All right, so I mean, we can go guide stock up. They're probably playing counter spells, which is kind of a big deal, honestly. Getting the guide down early seems kind of nice. Maybe we should get stock up first and see what we have access to. Let's start there. We have a frog of our own, so Spell Pierce is great, actually. We haven't found our card yet, but Spell Pierce, Innkeeper, Birds. We want to use Spell Pierce to force through the spell, probably. I don't think the life gain Innkeeper matters. We should take the Spell Pierce and the Birds. And then I'm going to cast the Guide. We could cast, Dork here. Let's cast the Guide first. They might kill it, but whatever. It's fine. We're just buying time for our big spell. I don't like the showcase board or whatever, but it's the only option for Birds of Paradise. So I wish they would just give us an option for the regular card whenever we have a silly card facing us. Kiora the Rising Tide. Interesting. Discarding Bowmaster and Psychic Frog and then just saying go. All right. Well, we are going to cast stock up. We're definitely tapping some creatures and not attacking. So here's stock up. We still can't find our spell. We're now like almost halfway through our deck at this point. All right, let's take Mystic and Remand, and just dump a bunch of things in play. Now we can just dump all of our bodies, or live up Spell Pierce, or live up Remand. They missed the land drop. I'm somewhat inclined to just like play 2 dorks, leading up Spell Pierce. I don't know what we're scared of though. Discarding Bowmasters and Frog to a Kiora. Why are they playing Kiora? They like Reanimator or something like that? Yeah, pretty weird, right? Leaving up Remand means we're not going to have access to these guys. I mean, that's fine, though. Yeah, just say go. They missed the land drop, so I think Remand's pretty useful in that spot. So we'll Remand again. Kind of out there playing board wipes. It's Psychic Frog and Bowmaster in the deck. They're going to cast a Thoughtseize. That's fine, I guess. Whatever. We're not going to Remand or Spell Pierce here. Let them do their thing. Of course, home from coverage to coverage of the regional championship this weekend. It was a lot of fun. Toxic Deluge would suck, but they take an elf. They're typically cast Consider, sure. We could always leapfrog guide one of our creatures too, just to make it bigger, which is kind of fun. Cast Consider, and they keep the card. And yes, we'll do that. We'll just redump our hand here. Just keep this guy going bigger. Just keep like getting some value. In response, we're gonna Bowmasters, which does nothing. This, of course, is the nerfed Bowmasters. Thank God. I guess Remand is now a little annoying. That's fine. Let's go. Just go Mystic. Add a counter. Birds. And then we can even just like bounce something and recast it. Yeah, sure. Having a 2/3 Birds of Paradise. Maybe just bounce this guy. Just have all things that won't die to Bowmaster. Yeah, I actually like that a lot. So let's do that. And we want to have up Remand and Spell Pierce, which is super doable. Just cast this. This card's like really good. Like kind of a silly card, but just really, really powerful. Just growing, pumping all your stuff, bouncing things, has a built-in buyout. Here's Consider, sure. They have Remand of their own. Yeah, I mean, we should draw a card. I mean, we're like, we've seen 10 cards plus the 43, so we're almost halfway through our deck and have not drawn the X spell yet. Alchemy Bowmasters is just no ETB. That's the nerf, and it's a damning nerf. This card's basically unplayable. It's like a sideboard card at best. The nerf version. We draw another Frog Guide. All right, let's just cast the Frog Guide and see what happens. We like Petripool a lot. It's not counters, it's just bigger no matter what. You can bounce to your hand, still stays bigger. So now we can attack for 6 or bounce our own thing. Kind of weird if we're still just not doing anything, you know? It's also weird if we don't want to trade out these mana dorks, but like, we don't want them to get to... They're getting 70 cards either way, right? Because they have this Field of Ruin. Oh, just Vigilance. Holy crap. Why does it have everything? This card's so good. All right, we're just going to jam. I mean, like, I think all the elves get in. We plan on using a birds to bounce a thing and replay it. Yeah, the card's kind of unreal. We get 2 counters now, too. Let's jam, 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 jam. Certainly not the plan A of a deck, right? What's up, Rush? Pretty good attack, too, right? We're attacking for freaking 12, so... Alright, and that is fine. Alright, and then we're going to bounce... Oh, I guess I can't bounce a thing. I can't with the birds. So let's tap birds and bounce an elf. Replay the elf and still have Spell Pierce and Remand up. So now this will grow both of these and the elf itself. Just a weird, yeah, this is not our plan A, that's for sure, but it is a pretty cool plan. Yeah, pretty cool plan B.
Game.
All right, Spawn's playing
Blouses.
Psychic Frog something. Definitely gonna have counter spells. Pretty annoying. I mean, no way to make this this card uncounterable. We can just fight back with Spell Pierces and Negates, I guess. I would say these Aether Channelers aren't very exciting. Honestly, the Innkeepers are kind of like, we don't really need the life in a matchup like this. I'm gonna shave like an Innkeeper or two. I think it's fine. We are a little scared of a sweeper effect, but you can bring in the Screams too. Psychic Frog is pretty absurd. Is Bronze Mythic over? Nope. Bronze Mythic will be happening. I'm doing 1 draft today, and then we're doing drafts on Thursday. Again, doing the space out plan on the Bronze Mythic. I should all the Innkeepers actually, and bring in the Screams. Just a couple Screams though. I have to bring 3 Screams. Stopping Psychic Frog is pretty high priority. Sure. Which frog is better? Psychic Frog or Weird Leapy Frog? Alright, we found Imitations. We're ready to go on the first Psychic Frog. A little less acceleration, but it's fine. It's going to be a slower game, so... Let's keep this. Alright, Swamp, no Thoughtseize. We draw Birds of Paradise. Bop. Probably getting Fatal Pushed, but no! It survived.
Fool of a took.
Cool. Tarkir Dragonstorm is our next set. Looking forward to that one, so it should be a lot of fun. Good to see an actual Magic set, you know? Alright. Let's play Birds of Paradise and say go. Just another Frog Monday. X cannot be 0. And they just let the Bowmasters in? Maybe they're playing, like, something that makes us draw. Just don't know why they would have Bowmaster in their main deck. The nerfed version. Play a little Stork. We draw a Negate. Alright, so... Bit of a slower game here. It's fine. We want to make sure our thing resolves for a decent amount. Spell Pierce can help do that. There are 51 cards in my opponent's deck. Yeah, opponent's like, I'm playing it anyway. I don't care if it's nerfed. They're going to consider. I think my opponent hasn't done too much yet. They cast Psychic Frog. It's mostly it. Just want to cast this card. Keep the card on top again. What do you got, friend? Thanks, Rick Chef. Appreciate it. A lot of nice feedback from my coverage. That's my first ever live coverage gig, and people have very nice things to say, so appreciate that. I'm not going to attack either, because I have the layer of Hydra. All right. Not going anywhere for a while. I'll grab a Snickers. We're not casting anything into 4 open mana. I'm not really in any rush to do anything. Unfortunately, we're not like creating pressure this game, like the Frogs were last game, but consider again, sure. Top again. They just keep topping. 1 blue, draw a card. Yes, it's a random creature card from the entire game of Magic the Gathering. Alright, so here is a Shield to the Apocalypse with 1 mana up. Interesting. Unable to Scream looking nice here. They must have some sort of have the Wheel of Fortune in their deck or something like that. Like my guess. Draw. Rematch. So we can it does feel like they have Spell Pierce. They waited until they had 5 mana. We could Imitations for 4 and Spell Pierce, or we could just Unable to Scream and keep chilling. Now after Remand, I think I'm pretty inclined to just chill and not rush anything. So let's just do this. Do that and just say go. The blue Swords to Plowshares.
Yeah.
Sorry, Shieldred.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Ross, sup? Thanks so much. How do you remember me from years back watching a little before I lost access? Here's the old times. Welcome, my friend. Happy to have you. Thanks for coming back. Appreciate it. Just a little O2 toy. All right, 5 cards, 5 mana on their side. Opponent's in the tank. Still in the tank. Again, I don't really love casting this card into a bunch of mana. Play land. And say go. Alright. Just gonna untap. This card should have been an instant, you know? Should have been an instant. What do you got, friend? Elvish Mystic. On the stack. Also remand our own spells, but both it's kind of annoying you try and defend this card with a counter spell, because obviously you have to waste mana and can't do the X. 4 cards in hand. Field of Ruin. They can field by layer if they want to. Sure. That's fine. Any Quickens. I mean, that would also just make the X spell cost, more, it'd be X for less, so. Thanks, Ross. Appreciate it. Alright. Yeah, just chilling. They're gonna cycle and unearth. Okay. Maybe they're Oculusing and just have a bad end. We draw another land. I mean, now, the thing is they just have so much mana up that, if I want to leave up 2 counter spells, then we're casting it for only 4 still. I kind of want to just wait. Let's say go. The more mana we have, the better. And then, if they just play something and I remand it, that works too, so. Definitely tension with, an X spell and trying to defend it with counter spells. And slowest game of all time, right? What's going on here?
Anyone home?
All right, we're gonna remand this. I want them to tap 2 mana more on their. This is effectively just 2 mana, tap 2 lands, draw a card. Right, the Bowmasters. I forgot. Good morning, folks.
Oh, whoops. Whoopsie.
I'm an idiot. Just totally forgot about that because it seems so irrelevant the entire time. Just been sitting and play doing nothing. So we're down to mana, but now we have a better chance of resolving our spells. So that's fine. So we're going to Imitations, leaving up, I guess, just Spell Pierce, honestly. Blue, green. So X will be 2, 4, 6. And we've got 1 mana up for Spell Pierce. They have double Spell Pierce here. They deserve it. Whatever, it's fine. All right, here we go, folks. Imitations for 6. All right, so what do we hit? We hit a Sawblade Scamp, 1/1 haste, a Silver Fur Master, pump our ninjas, a Sawblade Skin Ripper, 3/2 menace, sacrifice things, a Tide Skimmer, 2/3, draw more stuff, a Soul Guy Griff, EDB get a thing, and then a Indris the Hydrostatic Surge, 6 mana for a 5/5. When it enters, conjure a card named Lightning Bolt into your library, and it gains Storm, then Shuffle. If you guess answer source spell, draw a card. Pretty cool. All right, so we're gonna hold up Spell Pierce here and say go. Even if we can't Spell Pierce a spell, I think it's still worth it to hold it up and just draw a card off this. So, woo! Yeah, I agree. I really like the digital designs that get Magic cards you wouldn't normally see on a game in a constructed game into a game of Magic that's like constructed. So like the draft cards do that also. So they're gonna just start Psychic Frogging and they're gonna unearth the Oculus. I'm very tempted to just cast Spell Pierce here to draw a card. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just drop my thing. We get an oil counter too, I guess. Also, so this is historic. Well, I guess the Bowmasters are still in play. Whatever, sure. This is historic. This is the format that it allows all the digital only cards and most of the cards on Arena. Once my favorite format, now tainted by Modern Horizons cards, but still fun. Here's Oculus. They're gonna manifest Dredge. Sure, this Bowmaster is kind of annoying because they're the Sage, but they manifest. We draw Remand. All right. Well, if we attack with 2 or more creatures with flying, we draw a card. We can send the birds in. Oh, it's 2 or more with 2 or more creatures. So I guess the Oculus is gonna eat something, but I think it's fine. This could also sack a creature or enchantment, put a counter on this. Beginning of your end step, you sacrifice 1 or more permanents this turn. This deals that much damage to any target. So you can kill the Bowmasters. All right, let's attack and draw a card. This damn Bowmasters, you know. What if I attack with just the birds, and we would just draw a card that would kill one of the birds? That's fine, right? I like that. Yeah, I think the birds can come. Let's throw away our birds for a card here, and then we'll sacrifice whatever they target with the Furmaster. Very fun to have to like parse all these cards over and over. You can't just like memorize the cards in your deck. It's just like, all right, these cards are all available. So, all right, we're coming in. So draw a card, Tide Skimmer, and they're going to flip Fairy Mastermind. We draw Imitations, which is awesome. All right, so we could just Imitations for a bunch. I think I want to like play this turn a little more slowly. So let's do this. Sack the bird they're targeting. And now you have 1 damage coming. Fizzle that. They draw off this, which is annoying. And they're going to block the bird. We'll sack that one too. And then we're going to go to damage. We're going to play an elf. Breeding Pool with Remand and or negate up. This enters tapped. We will end turn. We will kill the Bowmasters. We got 2 damage to dole out. And just say go. And alright. So obviously we want to resolve our Ornate. They haven't shown many counterspells, honestly. All right, what do you got, friend? A Born Oculus coming in. We are blocking. I want them to use whatever they got now. Tap your mana now so I can resolve another Ornate. They got Shoot the Sheriff. Unfortunately, Tide Skimmer not an outlaw. Honestly, kind of like defending here, making them use their spells. I'm going to do that. I'm going to negate. Draw a card too, which kind of gas. They're going to Spell Snare. Sure. We draw your mana again. That's fine. Alright, so that's fine. They have 2 cards left. And we have, what, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana. I like to draw a land here, honestly. Alright. No! Alright, that's fine. So we can go X equals 5 and have Remand up still. I'm pretty down for that. We draw a card off a Sage, too, so... Alright. Draw a card, 2 mana up to remand. If they try and counter us, we're going to remand our own spell back to our hand for a little 2-for-1. Big remand fan. I cast a lot of remands back in my day when this card was in Standard. They draw the extra card, which is fine. And they try to sink into Stupor. So we're gonna remand this Sink into Stupor and just take our 5 cards. Remand this, draw a card. This card's pretty sweet, right? Drawing card after card. We are going to draw another Llanowar Elves. 5 cards, please. This time we get a Death Shadow. A Blood Scrivener. Hold on. A Blood Scrivener. If you draw a card, you know card's end of his life. A Cackling Observer. Enters target opponent, reveals their own land, generally argument. Okay, it's like a bat. A Rodeo Pyromancers and a Gravebreaker Llama. Search all river card, put in your graveyard, then sure, so it's not gonna roll. Alright, so not the best spread, but sure. We're gonna bin like a land, I guess. Yeah. Okay. And I choose a card out of their hand. It's just a deep cavern bat, basically. Okay. Not the best spread, honestly. This guy's got Menace. They have Unearth, Fatal Push, and Sink into Stupor, I think. They have a push, but whatever. So we can jam with the Menace guy. The 5/5 is drawing us a lot of cards. I guess they have a Psychic Frog who's going to be a big creature, too. I should just say go. Death Shadow. Not looking so good here at 18 life. Like, I would say in the history of Magic, there has never been a board where all of these creatures have ever been in play before, you know? So whenever enters target opponent reveals each non-land card in their hand, you choose one of those cards in exile. Whenever it leaves the battlefield, oh, they just draw a non-land card. Okay, they Fatal Push also, sure. So it's actually, they're not getting this card back, which is cool. They're going to Unearth Bowmasters and play Liliana of the Veil. Sure. Each player discards. Sure. So we're back in the annoying Bowmasters situation with the Sage and the Remand, but that's fine. Here comes a 5/5. Just want to draw another Imitations, honestly. This Oculus is kind of getting us here. Leapfrog Guide. Okay. I mean, we can attack Liliana. The Frog's also, it can't get any bigger than a 3/4. We have attacks here for sure. Cast your first spell each turn, add red. That doesn't really do much for us. We can't really use that effectively. I guess I can make some clues, right? That's pretty cool. Oh, the clues are bad against the freaking Bowmasters, though. No! Damn Bowmasters. Yeah, let's find our Lightning Bolt. Okay, so I think I want to jam. Attack Liliana. This Bowmaster is really annoying. Even the nerf Bowmaster is annoying, you know? Blood Scrivener. Originally a rare. One of the many attempts to make a fixed Dark Confidant. Alright, attack here. I guess just attack. Oh, Frog can just jump, right? Right, yeah, that's pretty bad. Alright, so yeah, whatever, I guess this is fun. Jumping Frogs. What does this thing do? Sacrifice X clues. Opponent reveals top X cards of your library. And they put it in non-permanent card. X was one on the battlefield, but the rest. Sure. Alright, so we're going to go Cryptologist. Make red. Great. And play Leapfrog Guide. Yeah, we can bounce or recast these. These are cards, not tokens. Get a clue. Again, sacking clues of Bowmasters, not great. We have one lightning bolt in our deck. That has Storm. Yeah, and the sacking these clues is not really is basically a non-starter, so we're just gonna go, I guess. We you have to actually cast the bolt though. Our only source of red is this Pyromancer, so it's a little interesting. Cling to dust my negate. You got it, friend. Already cast 2 copies of Alright, we should cast another Oculus. Alright. We'll remand this, we'll get Bowmastered, whatever. Make them use their graveyard. We get red. Oh, the Scrivener, we drew two. That's awesome. I guess awesome and not awesome, but because I get to kill my stuff now, but sure. Alright. Remand. We draw another birds. This Bowmaster is just wrecking us. Like, anybody shouldn't have thrown away our blue. They killed it. Maybe they killed my red-black sack guy. All right, kill the flyer, sure. They seek a card met with mana value less than this. Each player discards a card. I mean, we could just crack a clue, just throw some more stuff away and try. We need to draw some stuff here. I think. I'm just like, whatever with the mana I have floating. Sack a clue, they'll kill my Scrivener. Sack a clue, they'll kill my elves. Whatever. We should find our next copy of Momir stuff. Draw an Odawara. Draw land. Alright. Bowmasters is even nerf doing Bowmasters things. Now we'll discard a land. Discard Liliana. Alright. Please just draw the card. Right, we got 28 cards left. What's up, Bleach? Bleach says, what do you think about Hasbro's current money grab sets? I don't really prefer. I mean, I don't care about secret layers and stuff. It's not for me. I mean, whatever. Brings people joy, sure. You know, like, we draw stock up. It's not drawing cards, at least. I'll start there. Make 2 red. Draw a card. They have Bowmaster going nuts. And they shoot the Cryptologist. We find the Storm Lightning Bolts. Folks, we're doing it. I don't know what it is exactly, but we are definitely doing it. We have 2 red floating. Need to be very careful not to use that red by accident. And we're going to cast Lightning Bolt like 100 times. We might just Storm Kill them here, actually.
I bet you weren't expecting that one, God.
Alright, let's cast a stock up. Let's make sure we use non-red mana. Alright, we are going to full control. I guess we can leave 1 red floating. Sure. Play stock up. Draw a card. Bowmasters, whatever, sure. That's fine. Yeah. Oh, yeah. If we draw a remand, I want a second red. I think we're just fine, though. Honestly. We draw imitations, too. Sure. Let's take the elf. They're just, like, pretty dead, though, right? We're just going to cast a bunch of elves and kill them. Storm count currently 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's it, folks. I think you're just dead. Like...
Gay. Blouses.
Inconceivable!
I am Thor, son of Odin.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Definitely a really, really fun card. I did not think we were going to win any matches with a Stormed Lightning Bolt, but here we are. 1-0. Okay. Banned for Life the Brilliant is our opponent. What do folks think of the titles? Oh wow, we're playing against Alex Bertoncini. We somehow have drawn a hand with 0 mana dorks. We got to make a 2 explore stroke on coverage. Very subtle for those who caught it. This is a pretty weird hand. I think I'm just gonna look at this. We kind of want like critical mass, but like remand on the draw is kind of tough. So I'm gonna mulligan. All right, that's probably worse. But whatever. All right, I'll just take. I'm gonna get the innkeeper here. All right, our hand is not great, but whatever. I'll figure it out. Uh-oh. Don't thought sees me on the mulligan. No. Tilt. The good news is that we're not playing counterspells. You know, one of the big things our deck struggles with is counterspell, is trying to cast an X spell. But Thoughtseize isn't as bad as long as we can like just develop our mana base. Caustic Bronco. Okay, well, that Bronco's gonna get us pretty good here. Yeah, it reminds me of Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap's one of the few games that I play that has, I don't play many games anyway, but it has the title thing. It's cool. I feel like it, whatever. It's not my thing, but it makes people happy. Yeah. Sometimes things ain't your thing, but if it makes other folks happy, just be happy it's making folks happy. Here's Tarmogoyf, remand. So, we draw a land. We draw a stock up. Good stock up matchup, I think. We could just channel her here, honestly, and either A, bounce this, or B, just draw a card. I don't hate just drawing a card. Because, like, we threaten to block her, they have to kill it. If they kill it, whatever. Bouncing it certainly saves us some time, but, like, if you told me they didn't have a guaranteed land next turn, I'd be more inclined to want to bounce it. Just buy some times. We play this and just draw a card. We just like bolt this, whatever, unholy heat, whatever, and then get in with. Like, yeah, it's hard to fatal push though. Yeah, just draw a card. Just want to keep the the velocity going here. Land 4. Damn. Coming in. They hit a sorcery speed removal spell. I mean, this is great for us. Love this exchange. Here's Tarmogoyf. It's a 3/4. Another Bronco. Sure. Not sure why they didn't saddle, but, you know, whatever.
Now, we ride.
Draw Innkeeper. I definitely don't hate Innkeeper here. Yeah, sure. Take a hit next turn, but it's fine. And now we gain some life on our future draws. Instead of for like stock up into a dork. We can spell burst if we really want to also. No Luris is interesting. Horsey. Alright, so I'm gonna kill one of my innkeepers. That's fine. They do have, I guess if they have like a Thoughtseize, they can use the impact boon. Molten Impact's really, really good. No, it's like the literal worst case scenario. Alright, so they get to impact to kill both creatures. I get to spell pierce this Inquisition, but... Alright, well, we got some work to do. Stock Up's got some stuff to do here. Bronco's gonna reveal a Bloodbraid Elf, old school Jund. Bloodbraid Elf's actually pretty good against us. Alright, we find an Ornate thing. We should have to go Elf land here. Sure. And then Ornate next turn. I mean, a good aggressive Bloodbraid Elf, we're in trouble, but if I can just cast this for like 5, this should be really good in a matchup like this. Just, you know, stuff. So here's Bloodbraid Elf, Cascade. Cascaded to Jarsel. Alright, the actual stones. This is a kind of a Snapcastery creature. And they saddle.
Well, I should probably be saddling up now.
Oh no, they get the discard spell too. Alright, opponent's luckier than lucky can be. I guess we're dead. 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we just gotta naturally draw an Ornate thing. I think we might be dead anyway, but... Alright, opponent ran pretty hot. What are you gonna do? We draw a Leapfrog guy. And we are dead, right? It's 3. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty dead. Casted Guide. Elf. Yeah, we're pretty dead. Yeah, make him kill us, but... Alright, yeah, pretty tough. Their draw was pretty ideal. A lot of discard spells, perfect removal spells, then perfect Bloodbraid Elf. They Bloodbraid Elf into a creature, into a Thoughtseize. Like, they could have just hit, like, you know, a Tarmogoyf and things would have been fine. But... we did mulligan into kind of awkward draws, so I think we're fine. Frickin' Bloodbraid Elf, you know? How the mighty has fallen. They have another Molten Impact Mand. Yeah, that's fine. Go to game 2. I think this matchup, in theory, should be better for us than the last matchup was. So we're going to bring in what? So they've got kill spells or Molten Impact. Honestly, these Gargaroths might be fine. Bring in the Gargies. And then Spell Pierce is going to go. I think Rement's going to go too, actually. Bring in some Unable to Screams. And just keep ourselves alive here. Relic is good against Tarmogoyf and Jarsel. These Channelers are kind of mad against them also. It's not a very good card, you know? Like, sure, I'm cool with that. Bring the Relics. I think this is fine. I think we're in pretty good shape, honestly. Alright, try it again. On the play. Hand is, again, somehow lacking a 1-mana dork. But I think it's still pretty good, so we're going to keep this. Turn 1 Relic, slows down the Tarmogoyfs. They have a discard spell. We have 2 copies of Ornate. We need to, like, develop our mana base here a little bit, but... yeah, opponent is playing deck full of cards that are basically no longer good anymore, which honestly is what I wanted from Historic. Like, before the MH sets were in Historic, like, it was like the home for like Tarmogoyf, Dark Confidant, Vendilion Click, all these really cool old cards that aren't see play anymore. Snapcaster Mage. But with the MH sets being added to Historic, like, just like sucks, honestly. Tyler! Resub, thanks so much. Also, Snake resub. Turn 1, Blaze Mire Verge. Alright, do your thing. Discard spell. Obviously, they have 2 discard spells that would suck, but, you know, that usually sucks. That's the name of the game. Yeah, pre-MH sets, Historic was a lot like Old Modern. And I miss that a lot, unfortunately. So, yeah, not ideal, but sure. We'll probably just draw this relic next turn. They Virgin. Yeah, I'm gonna draw this. So, all right. So, a couple Verges, no basic types. All right, sure. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. As long as we just like stay alive and make land drops, this card is going to be very good against them. So, nice toy you got there. Makes it an artifact too. I don't know. Creature artifact snake mount horse toy.
Am I supposed to ride this thing or what?
They got green coming in. They have a ninja. Should I have blocked because they have a ninja? Abrupt decay. Kind of an odd choice to do that before attacking, right? But we draw stock up. That's kind of gas. Let's tap the elf. So we have blue mana if we want it, or we got more elves and lands. Honestly, I think elf land is super reasonable here with the X spell in our hand. Yeah, I like that a lot. So land, elf, and now we just have a huge ornate next turn. Yeah, I guess they're trying to get us to block, but like, I guess we would block if we thought they had a ninja. I mean, I said that. I thought about that. Like, so they can't ninja, but like, still pretty thin, I think.
Am I supposed to ride this thing or what?
All right, define an impact. All right, whatever. So we're in, folks. Hold on. Am I gonna take 2 and hold this Odawara? I think I am. All right, here we go, folks. X equals 5. What do we get? We get Dryad Militant. Departed Deckhand. Welcome Vampire is great. We're going to draw a card. Deadeye Quartermaster, ETB, search library for an equipment or vehicle card. Don't got any of those. And Iron Scale Hydra. I actually had this card. I did a mystery booster event on Friday of the RC before doing coverage. And I actually had this rare in my deck. It was a lot of fun. Mystery Booster 2. I had a good time. Opened up a Schadenport, a Swords to Plowshares. It was nice.
Pointless nostalgia.
So now, can they beat this? I don't think so. They're going to try, though. All right, here we go. Sure.
I suppose you think that was terribly...
So whenever this thing is dealt... I'm sorry, if it would deal combat damage to this... Yeah, submit the damage. So we're going to eat this. I don't think this guy's just going to block this. Just block multiple things. Make sure these things die. Sure, that's fine. There you go. Not sure how they're winning this game. Yeah, like the Virus Beetle Ninja is certainly a card that I considered. Play a land. And next turn we're just doing the same thing again, but bigger. And they know it too. It's face up. Molten Impact the Vampire, sure. Dryad Militant, exiling spells from the graveyard. And they're gonna, oh no, they're gonna Thoughtseize. That's hella rude. Alright, well, we still have a 6/6 and a big board, and they're at 18. That's fine. Alright, whatever. Send it. They're going to 8, and like they want to cast this guy, and we have Odawara. So I think we're in pretty good shape here. What's up, Blue Vader? Thanks, friend. Appreciate it. Could bounce our own creature and fizzle the impact, but like that seems totally irrelevant. So they have a 2 damage boon lined up for the next time they cast instant or sorcery. This card's really, really good. Like 2 mana, 4 damage to a creature or planeswalker is already good enough. And they're going to heist my library. I don't know what that means. Look at 3 random non-land cards from your opponent's library. Exile one of them face down. You may ask that card as long as it remains exiled. Sure. Alright, so any changes here? I don't think so. Pretty happy with our plan. I think it was Saturday night after coverage, back in my hotel room. Just hanging out. God, where? I don't understand. We have 12 mana dorks. Back at the hotel room after coverage, and I played an arena director too. I did not win any boxes, unfortunately, but turned on the TV, and Happy Gilmore was literally starting the second I turned it on, and we were locked in for the next hour and a half. It was awesome. I mean, I'm gonna keep just make our land drops. Hopefully they have Inquisition, not Thoughtseize. Whatever, I guess. Take unable to scream? Yeah, it's not good. Alright, well, what are you gonna do? Apparently not draw any spells. That's what we're gonna do. Play Stomping Ground untapped and Sigo. Sure. Stock up, phenomenal draw. Probably best draw in the deck. So shock again. Not Jarsoul, thankfully. Just Fable the Mirror Breaker. Alright, so we are going to cast Stock Up. We're going to find Ornations. Or an Ornate thing. I'm taking the other Stock Up. I think. Just want to, we're 20, got plenty of time here. They discard a Bronco and an Abrupt Decay. Shock again. And they play Kari Zev, Crew of 2. What in the world is this card? I'm trying to read the card, damn it. 4 mana for a 3/3 Menace Haste. Never attacks while you don't control a Legendary Monkey. Conjure Ragavan, tapped and attacking. VMX end step. That card's in the battle, but return it to hand. Wow. That's pretty insane. Ragavan in Historic, and they cast my Leapfrog Guide. Alright, well, we're just going to play Innkeeper Mystic and try and... You just keep getting more Ragavans? What a crazy card. Alright. We're just going to cast Innkeeper and Elvish Mystic and just try and cast the big Ornate next turn. Alright. Gain a life, so they go. And next turn we can Ornate for 5 with the Innkeeper in play, which is pretty good. Wow. Reflection triggers the Leap Guide. No! Why you gotta be so rude? Man, this card's really good, and they stole it from me. Never forget what they stole from us. Well, now we're pretty dead. They conjure Ragavan and it gets bigger too. Oh my god. Man, how good is this card in their deck, right? 5, 10, 14, 17 damage. I think we're dead, folks. We're gonna tap out here, alright? They say they got us. That is some card. That is some card. Alright, GG. Fine. It's cool. Whatever. Not mad. Alright, on the play. 4 hands in a row with no mana dork. Opponent's playing Luris. Anyone speak whatever language this is? Alright, we're gonna mulligan. Alright, sure. Sounds good. They mulligan also. Just gonna dump a forest. Get our elf into Froggion. Any good catcher most decks in Historic? I have no idea. Not played a lot of Historic lately. Again, was once my favorite format. Once they added the Modern Horizon cards, it's still cool, but it's not my favorite format anymore. Goblin Trap Finder. Sure. So go. Pretty good start. We can just keep bouncing the elf and replaying it too. So, a little value there. Goblin Bombardment, Trap Finder. We draw a Remand. So, obviously, I don't know why they wouldn't just sack this to kill my elf. Sure. You want to bounce the elf and then recast the elf and then have Remand up? Sure, let's have with these two. Okay. I mean, like, we're playing a game of chicken here where if we go to bounce this, they can just sack in response. I don't know why they wouldn't just sack and kill it on their turn, but sure. And then this thing can go get a Johnny, and then like Johnny would flip and stay in play, which is pretty insane. We have Reman. Just gotta play this Cascade as they go. Okay. I mean, eventually they have to do something, right? Oh my god. What is going on here? Amped Raptor. Say no.
Get off my plane.
Draw a card. It's a land. Looking for a spell here. Cauldron Familiar. And the nerfed Cauldron Familiar can't block. Okay. I don't like anything that we're doing. I'm just gonna untap. Try and draw an Ornate thing. We draw Otawara. Okay. It's cute, I guess. Yeah. Just gonna attack again. Card's barking at something. Opponent's doing nothing. Coming in. They blocking. They gonna sack and shoot the Leapfrog Guide. I think that's a mistake.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
We can just Grove a Guide. Sure. Well, I guess if we... Another creature you control enters... I'm sorry, we can't grow it. I'm stupid. I'm sorry. So... We could bounce it with Otawara, though, which is fine, I think. Sure. I think this is worth it. Like, what else are we doing with this Otawara, you know? So, sure. Well, Otawara, our guide. And just say go. Kind of, dressed up with nowhere to go here. Is it a Johnny? Yeah. I feel like every time I see an MH3 card, I just don't want to play Historic ever again in my entire life. What's up, Walmart Reader? They sack the cat. Oh, it's a cat. That's so funny. That's pretty cool, actually. Sacking a cat for Johnny flips. Yeah, sure. I think we're pretty dead now. Johnny's kind of a wild card. Stock up. You basically can never have a creature in play ever again. There's an Imitations. And a land. Sure. This is going to need to be probably the best Imitations of all time, but they just pluses and kill this guy anyway, so... Amped Raptor, 2... Oh, man. Alright, your turn. Yeah, the Modern Rising cards are just a stain on Magic. Like, you know, like, they're just so powerful, they just suffocate out any other card in the format. Second to Johnny. We take 5. Yeah. Like, this card is just preposterously good. We're just dead. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, yeah, cool. Alright, fun. Alright. Sure. I mean, not a lot to do here, I think. Karn stinks. Got it. What do I want to do here? They're like, probably some sort of like Samwise combo. It's also just playing the energy cards too. It's kind of tough. Like, I don't really even know what our recourse is. Spell Pierce, not great. Remand better on the play. Chow's just a pretty bad card. Maybe just like bring some Unable to Screams and call it a day. I can see the Scavenging Ooze being okay too. Yeah, sure, whatever. All right, I think it's pretty good. Tap line's a little awkward, but get some dorks. Golem Bombardment is pretty good against us, you know. So, fire up an elf. Unlucky Witness. Stockhouse pretty nice. What the hell are you doing, man? The stream goes off because Karn's freaking crawling through wires. So we draw land, cool. So let's just go. Just cast stock up and start there, I guess. All right. Well, listen, we got places to go, people to see. Here's Scavenging Ooze. We're gonna cast Imitations next turn. It's gonna be pretty good. Professor, yeah, I mean, I would love it if they just got rid of Modern Horizons in Historic. They're never gonna do that though, so it just is what it is. Sort of like just how, you know, Modern sort of is what it is these days, you know. You either like it or you don't. Here's a Johnny. And I think we're dead. They get to murder basically all my creatures. This is worthless now. Alright, I've had enough. This is my usual Historic experience. I play a few fun games, and I play against some Modern Horizon cards I don't want to play anymore. So, that's fun. Alright, so the goal was to cast this card a lot, and it was fun, and I enjoyed it, had a good time. But yeah, like, Historic is just... As the former mayor of Historic, I don't know. The MH cards are awful in Historic. They take zero care of the format at all. It makes me so sad whenever I play it, because I just used to love Historic so much. Like, they literally don't cultivate the format at all. Oh my god. Whatever. So, is what it is. We're gonna play some Standard now. And but it was a lot of fun. Cards are really cool. And got to dig around a little bit, which is fun. So, yeah, is what it is. 2 more episodes to go to episode 100. Let me know what you want to do for that one. Should be a lot of fun. And otherwise, YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Peace.